everyone, my name is mandilynn. I'm the author of the novels Essence, I Am Mercy, and soon to be published thriller novel She's Not Here. And today's video is a special video. It's a collab video with Jessica Jurgen, and we're talking what it's like to be a teen author. So my video is going to be the 5 things that I wish I knew before I became a teen author, and Jessica's videos is going to be, how to manage life being a teen author, because she is one currently. So she's going to be talking about how to balance school and writing and all that, so be sure to check out her video linked down below. So to give you guys a little bit of history, my debut novel Essence was published when I was 17, shortly after turning 17. I like to emphasize that point because I was just barely 17. But basically, I published it all on my own. I didn't really have any help except the professionals that I hired, and that included my editor, and that's about it. I designed the cover myself, I did the marketing myself, and all of that, and then my friends and family just helped get the word out. So the first thing I wish I knew was that it was just okay to fail. As a teenager, you don't know what the heck you're doing sometimes. As a teenager, you're trying to figure out life, never mind figure out how to publish and market a book. That's an adult thing, a very adult thing, and to figure out on your own how to do that is a very big deal. So if you do great as a teenager, great, give yourself a pat on the back. But if you fail and things don't go well, don't let that discourage you. You'll learn in the future how to fix it. And moving off of that, I also wish I knew that my writing was not perfect, and nor will it ever be. Writing is an art. That means there's no defined way of doing it. Everyone has their own way. Everyone has their own opinions on how it should be done. With that said, you'll never please everyone. And as far as debut novels go, it doesn't matter if you're a teenager or an adult. Your debut novel is not going to be perfect. It's always going to have its hiccups, and that's just the essence of writing a debut. It just happens that way, that you're still figuring out who you are as a writer, and as you write more novels, you'll see your writing flourish. The next thing I wish I knew was that teenagers suck. So being a published author in high school, you'd think would be absolutely awesome, and at times it was. I had teachers that were backing me up, that were promoting my book, and were just helping me out as much as they could. But at the same time, that attention sometimes got the attention of the wrong people. That meant that people that were jealous or just had some personal vendetta against me were making it so my life was miserable. They were taking my novel, changing it, putting it on Pirate Bay so people could download it with all these grammar mistakes, and they were creating like these hate websites where they would take my personal photos from Facebook and write graffiti all over them and then put them on this website that was just awful, that I had to get taken down. This, I hope, is not the case for all teen authors out there, but it's something to be aware of. If you are successful and you are successful young, and people see that you're getting attention, they will go against you. There is no pity when it comes to bullies in high schools, and sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. You can just try to ignore it, put your chin up, and move on forward and ignore the haters. The fourth thing I wish I knew was to let the competitiveness pass. So when I was publishing Essence, I was very much around that idea of being a teen author. Like, I had a deadline, I had to write this book by a certain age, I had to publish it by a certain age, and all of that. And because of that, it just made the act of writing very solitude. So instead of banding together with other young writers, I basically teamed against them because I saw them as my competition. And obviously over the years I've learned that other writers are your friends. You can work together to help promote each other instead of working against each other. But at the time I just had this, I need to be the best, I need to do this, I need to do that, and I need to be the first one to do it. And that's a very bad mindset to have, because it only makes the writing community more solitude, and you need people. The best way to flourish as a writer is to be surrounded by other writers. And that's something I have right now that I didn't have when I first started off, and it was my own fault. It wasn't because people weren't trying to befriend me, it's because I was kind of just ignoring people. I was doing my own thing, and that's something I should not have done. And the last thing I wish I knew when I was a teen author was that you'll get there when you get there. So again, I had a timeline, you know, I had to publish my first book when I was still a teenager, and that made me very competitive. It made me very kind of like intense. And I wish I knew that it's okay to take your time. You don't need to get there right away, right here, right now, and things will happen. I was always getting very frustrated when success wasn't coming to me. Granted, success was coming to me left and right, but I didn't see it as success because I wasn't at the level of success I wanted. Again, I was very intense, I was very juvenile, and I didn't always have the best attitude when it came to my writing and my career. I've always been competitive. I've always been a little bit anal about everything, about, you know, this has to be done right here, right now. And thankfully, I've been able to tone that down a little bit. But it's something that existed very much when I was starting off as an author. So to all those teen authors or future teen authors out there, just learn to take a deep breath, enjoy the moment, realize that there's going to be success, there's going to be failure, but you'll grow to be an amazing writer someday, whether it's now or in the future. If you're a teen author or teen writer, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Or if you used to be a teen author or teen writer, also let me know to know that there's a lot of young writers out there. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.